Hey everybody, and this is Lychee with Litterbox Gaming. So, instead of putting everybody through several minutes, up to 20 minutes of tutorials on how to tame each creature, we're going to give you quick, brief, and to-the-point tutorials on individual creatures for the new Genesis 2 map, starting today with the Maewing. Alright, so we're going to start off with the basic way. Let's say you have some trank arrows and a crossbow. For today's purposes, I'm going to be using, of course, some trank darts and a long neck. But you really don't need any fancy contraptions. It makes it easier, but you don't need it. So you get them close to the wall, shoot them. And sometimes, if you're lucky, they'll run right into the wall instead of flying off. Let's see if I can get this off of my person. Please get out of my way, Gallimimus. And if you notice, he's not running very far. And all you have to do is keep track of him, see which direction he's flying in. And even if you lose track a little bit, it's not a big deal. A lot of times they're going to catch themselves up on these side walls, inside of tunnels, and then they're yours. So make sure you have a couple extra rounds than beyond what you think you're going to need. They generally, if you allow them to get a little distance, you keep track of where they're going and what direction, they usually lose that aggro buff pretty quickly. If you carry two preloaded weapons in between each shot, when you're going back up to them, guess what you can do? Switch out and sometimes even tag them twice between each run. Real quick super boom here. And hello, my new friend, or soon to be new friend. And I didn't quite get him with that second hit there. And we're just going to watch them going off. And I'm not using any weapons that are high powered. These aren't shocking trank darts or anything of that nature. These are just regular old tranquilizing darts. As you can see here, very standard, basic. Oh, of course I'd miss with the second shot again, but it's no big deal. So as you can see on the side there, our new hopeful friend, it was already at 1.3k torpor of 1.7. Yep, bad shot. And again, if you notice, if you let them get a little distance from you and then fly back behind them, you can keep a pretty good eye on them pretty easily. 1.6. One more will do it. And if you notice, and a lot more times than not, as long as you catch them near these areas like this, or alongside walls, in the tunnels, or near the tunnels, you're going to be able to knock them out up against a wall. So, pretty easy. So this one we're just going to catch and release for today. All right. Option number 2. All right, so a lot of other YouTubers are going to tell you this is the way to go. We're going to pillar and foundational men, or we're going to use bear traps than pillar and foundational men. Now I'm going to be honest. It's much easier. You're going to use less resources and less farming time just to chase them down and shoot them. As long as you're not near the water where it's going to become a headache, or in a highly populated area where there's like wolves, a lot of raptors, then you have a headache. Bear traps are just going to be set off. It's really ridiculousness. The next step is if you're at level 43, then you can have a really easy time of just shooting them with your spear gun with the net ammo. The 2 easiest things to tame them quickly with, if you're just starting out, you're going to find ovis everywhere in the starter area. So just kill yourself an ovis, get some raw prime mutton. Chances are, if you scout around within a close proximity, you're going to find it. Or if you're a little bit more established, or level 43, you've probably had an opportunity to get the supplies needed to make yourself some basic kibble. So, with that said, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this helps you out. And, yeah, I've got nothing else. Let's end this here and make this a quick one.